Good evening, guys. Good evening, Tuesday, December 9th. Shout out my cousin Michael. Happy birthday. Former Squad Live Evening Edition. Thanks for being here today, guys. This morning had a lot of great discussions about state of the NFL, who were contenders, who were not, who were the paper tigers. So it was a good discussion this morning. Well, good evening, Elena. How are you doing tonight? We had a good discussion this morning. Hopefully continue good discussion this evening. Guys, was thinking we could do a top 10 list, top 10 Tuesdays. Maybe we wind up doing it, putting it into a bracket. But doing well, Elena. Thanks for asking. Doing well tonight. Dan Chakowski suggested top grandfathers in sports. We said that because Phillip Rivers just signed with the Indianapolis Colts after they had some injury issues at quarterback. Daniel Jones is out for the season, and I think their backup got injured in that game as well. And the Colts are still clinging for playoff life this year. Still 8-5, still got a outside shot at the playoffs, you would think, but losing Daniel Jones was a major hit. So they're going to try Phillip Rivers. We'll see. I think I heard he was signed to their practice squad. Phillip Rivers, 44, San Diego Chargers legend before they moved to LA. So thanks for being here, guys. He's a grandfather. That's kind of what we were talking about, top grandfathers in sports, but we didn't want to. It would be a shorter list, so I decided we could do tonight. Maybe make a list of the top families of sports. I thought that would be a better list. Like, you got a lot of different families across all different sports. Coaching, players, team executives, etc., boxers. So, a whole bunch of different directions we could go from that. But I was thinking we could come up with a top 10 list. Top 10 families of sports. So that's what I was thinking. We could get into something like that tonight. Last night we did the top sports logo. Yankees came out on top as the number one sports logo. So tonight maybe we could do top families of sports. Any ideas? Top 10 Tuesday, top 10 families in sports history. Sports/sports history. Welcome. How are you doing tonight? I'm doing well. How are you doing, guys? Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing, Mike Roca? Where are you from? Any ideas for the top 10 families of sports, guys? Thanks for being here. Former Squad, we're mainly a sports-focused stream. Top 10 families. I thought top 10 families was a good idea too, Elena. Texas, Mike Roca. Well, welcome from Texas. Exactly. Curry. The Currys. The Mannings, True Blue. Manning with the haymaker, True Blue. Thanks for the sub, Mike Roca. Really appreciate it. We do different stuff around here. Sports mainly focused, but conversations. We also make a lot of videos we put out on YouTube. So thanks for subbing, guys. Really appreciate it. Thanks for liking, subscribing. You guys are the best. Manning, Curry, Kelsey. Recently, guys, we've been putting these into like brackets. We've been coming up with top 10 lists and then putting them into brackets and stuff. So it's been a fun exercise. So Mannings, I should say. I guess we'll leave their name. Manning. We got Peyton. Archie. Eli, Cooper. Curry. We got Steph, Seth, and Dell. Kelsey's. Travis and Jason. Griffey's. Sanders, good one. Elena, great one with the Sanders. Of course, the namesake Deion Sanders, now Shador. Guys, we're big Shador believers, at least right now. No, it's early. I guess we could put Shiloh on the list too. Good suggestions, Elena. Definitely Manning is a good one. Bonds, I'm going to put Bonds on there. Barry and his father, Bobby Bonds. That is actually a good one, True Blue. That is a good one, especially because they were teammates. Appreciate it, Mike Roca. Try our best. Everything's genuine around here. Thanks for genuinely appreciate the compliment. Hope you're having a good day. I hope everybody's having a good day. Tuesday. Coming at you live here, guys. We can put McGrady and Vince Carter in here. That was a good one. We made a McGrady and Vince Carter video maybe about a month ago or something like that. A month or two ago. McGrady and Vince Carter. I think it counts. They're cousins. Who else did I say, guys? I said Bonds. We got Barry and his father, Bobby. Who else we got? I said Griffey, Ken Griffey, Jr., of course, and Senior. I don't know if we... Did we also throw Willie Mays in there? Isn't Willie Mays related to them somehow? I'm unsure. Maybe not. No, Willie Mays was related to... Wasn't he like Barry Bonds' godfather or something like that? Kelsey. I spelled Kelsey wrong. Gotta fix that. That's cool, Mike Roca. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. McGrady and Vince Carter was a good guess. We could also do like coaches too, guys. I was going to say the Shanahans. We got Papa Mike Shanahan, his son Kyle Shanahan. There are probably some other coaches, executives. Patino's, good one. Patino, great one. True Blue, we'll get those in there. Williams sisters, Elena, great call on the Williams sisters. How did we get so late? Great one, Elena. That's why I figured this would be a good list. The Patinos is a good one. What if we go? Is his son named Rick Pitino also? I kind of forget what his son's name. We can look that up. And the Watts. I mean, Watts is a great one too. TJ, JJ. That's a really good one. TJ and JJ. What is Rick Pitino's son's name? Also, I guess Richard Pitino. So maybe he goes by Richard. Rick and Richard. I don't think he goes by Rick Pitino Jr. Sticking with the college basketball route. Coaches edition. Miller. I'm going to say Miller, Sean Miller, and Archie Miller. 2 coaches in college basketball. Guys, I just thought of a really good one, and then it slipped my brain. Really, right away. But I'll come back to it. We'll say Thompson. Klay Thompson. That was JK. You showed up, and that was the one. That was the one I was thinking of. How'd you know? I was like, I literally just said, I'm like, I just thought of one. Harbaugh's, their dad, Jim, and John. That was a good one, JK. Welcome. How are you doing tonight, man? Thanks for keeping me on track. Trying to figure out top 10 families of sports. Harbaugh's is a good one. Gruden's. John Gruden, Jay Gruden. I don't know if they deserve a spot on this list. James? Does LeBron James and Bronny? I don't know. I don't know if Bronny has earned the spot yet. Plus, it'd be tough. It'd really be tough for LeBron to make his way onto a list. Trade Hurts for Shador? Who says no? Who says no? Good question. Not me. I mean, Jalen's getting really skewered in the... Sharps is a good one, True Blue. Sharps is a really good one. Thanks for that suggestion. We will throw that in there. Shannon and Sterling Sharp. Like, I saw a video of Shannon Sharp. I think it was Shannon Sharp saying, like, I'm the only Hall of Famer who isn't the best player in my family or something like that. Sharp is a good one. Yeah, JK, I don't know. Jalen Hurts getting skewered tonight, of course, because of the... Welcome. Thanks, Big Jim. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good night, man. Yeah, I saw... Yeah, that was a good video. And Sterling Sharp, I mean, he was a great player. As for my Eagles last night, guys... Jalen Hurts getting skewered in the media today. Sports talk radio specifically. I was thinking about that, True Blue. Thinking about all the people that had... Now, my team is terrible, and I'm long eliminated. But I was thinking about all the people that had Jalen Hurts. Especially after that play, I think I got a notification or something like -4 points or something on that play. So I was feeling I felt some sympathy for you last night. That was rough. Yeah, we can do owners, JK. I'm saying it does not have to be players. It can be owners, basically owners, coaches, team executives, sports related, ideally, you know. But yeah, it could be owners. I mean, we'll probably throw this in a bracket in a little bit once we get to like 16 or 32. Something like that. I think there are probably a lot more players we have to say. I didn't put the Chuck. Did I pronounce that correct? What are their names? Hall is a good one. Welcome, Pat. Hope you're having a good night, man. Both of them? I knew the Hulls. Brett Hull. Brady and Matthew Tkachuk. I think I'm saying that right. Hopefully I can spell it right. Gaudreau. Good one. All hockey tonight. We can go dark. I mean, we'll probably throw these guys in a bracket, Pat, to determine. So we got... It is ouch. It is ouch. I mean, we're not trying to go dark, but like we try to keep it light around here. McCourty is a good one. McCourty's a great one. I'm still trying to get... Is it Brady and Matthew Tkachuk? This is just so I know. Nola? I mean, Does he deserve? Do they? The McCourties deserve a spot? Do the Nolas deserve a spot? Was it Jason and Devin? Right? Jason and Devin McCourty, something like that. I believe. Good evening, Dan. How are you doing tonight, man? Do the Nolas deserve a spot, Pat? You think? Austin, great one. J.K. with Matthews is a great one. That will be up near the top of the list. Bruce and Clay. Didn't they have there was a Luke Matthews too, wasn't there? Didn't the Eagles have the other one? Clay's other brother? I believe, was it Luke Matthews? We can put Nola on there. I mean, we'll probably get to, once we get to near 32. Hall, Dan, what are their names? You guys know I'm a little light on the ice hockey. Brett Hull is one of them. Definitely the Matthews though. Bruce and Clay. I think it was Luke too. I might be wrong, but there's definitely more. Winslow's? Well, we should put the Mahomes on there for sure. Pat Mahomes Sr. being we got the Kelseys. We should put the Winslows on here. Why is that dark, Pat? I forget why is that dark? Patrick 1 and 2. Oh, we got to put the Boone, Kellen, Mora, Jim J. I just thought of one. Oh, the Boones. Aaron Boone. I mean, make sure I'm not Aaron Boone, Brett Boone. What was the father's name? Caleb and Josh Downs could earn a spot. I mean, we could put them on here already. I mean, do we think... All right, the question is, guys, do we think the Harrison's is a good one. Shanahan's... I think I got Shanahan's on here, Dan. Shanahan's are on here. Mike, Kyle. Harrison's is a good one. That's gotta be on the list. Marvin and Marvin. Marvin's 1 and 2. What are the... Schottenheimer's is a great one. That's a great one. Schottenheimer's is definitely one. Marty. Papa Marty. Suggesting the Schottenheimers. Don't... Shots... 2 T's. That's a good one, guys. Guys, we've come up with a great list so far. I've never been to Duluth, Jim H. What's coming? Bosa Brothers, Dan. Great one. Schottenheimers. Bosa. Nick and Joey. Great suggestions, guys. How many we got? We're at like 22. Delahanty's. Jim H., what's going on? How are you doing tonight, man? What joke do you want me to fall for tonight? So, guys, should put the Winslows on here probably, I'm thinking. The Rooney family. Do they deserve it? I'll defer to Martin Devlin on that one. Gasol's is a great one. And the Jones. True Blue coming out with the haymakers. Gasol's, Paul, and Mark. He might spell it with a C. No owners. I said we could do owners. But I don't think we might not have any owners on this list at the moment. Earnhardt is a great one. Earnhardt, Dale, and Junior. Dale Earnhardt Jr. Would Jim H. No. Wartime situation. What? Gasol and Jones. John Jones and Arthur Jones, right? The guy's name, the NFL player's Arthur Jones, right? Believe. All right. I mean, I said owners, JK. Maybe we stick with no owners just because I don't think we have an owner. Chandler. That's what that. Yeah, Chandler. Duh. There we go. Chandler. Sorry. Arthur and Chandler. That's a good one. Bobby and Barry. I got the Bonds. Who, when you say Felipe and Moses, who are you referring to? I think Arthur Jones was a Jones brother also. Cecil and Prince is a good. Oh, the Alous. The Alous. Okay, got you. Got you. Alous, Fielders, and Tatis. Wow, guys. All right, we're really getting rolling on the list tonight. That's good. So we got the Alou family. We'll just say Alou family. There's a whole bunch of them. And they're also, I forget who else they're related to. Fielders, Cecil and Prince, Tatis, Fernando's. The Ball family, good one. True Blue, great one. Fernando's 1 and 2. All 15 Rougned Odors. The Ball family is a great one. The Ball family. That's a good one, guys. Pat, you suggested the Chuck. I don't think I ever put the holes on here, guys. We've got to put the holes on. That would be a major oversight, but what are their names again? Miller, JK, great one. Just, you guys are coming up with some. Reggie and Cheryl. Cheryl was a legend, I've heard. So was Reggie. I actually kind of remember watching Reggie play. I never watched Cheryl play, though. But I heard she was a legend. No doubt. Got the Jones, the Gasols, Schottenheimers, Shanahan's. What were the holes, guys? Harbaugh's we got, Dan. We got the Williams sisters. Got Barry and Bobby. The whole list right now. We got Manning, Matthews, Curry, Hall, Miller, Jones, Gasol, Earnhardt, Alou, Fielder, Tatis, Balls, Bosa, Schottenheimer, Sharp, Harrison, Kelsey, Mahomes, Sanders, McGrady and Vince Carter are cousins, so we got them on the list. I will say just McGrady and Vince Carter for that one. Bonds, Griffey, Shanahan, Williams sisters, Patino, Watt, Miller, being Sean Miller and Archie Miller, the coaches. I don't know. We can take them off. They might not deserve a spot. This list has gotten pretty good. Harbaugh's, Jim and John, the Chucks, McCourty's, Boone's. What was the dad's name? Bob Boone, I believe. Bobby, Brett, Dennis. What's good, B-Wall? Thanks for coming tonight, man. Hurley's, yeah, the Hurleys probably deserve it over the Millers. Ryan's, that's a great one, Dan. I'm gonna take the Dennis. I'm gonna take the Miller. Elena's waving. Don't start B-Ball with the waving. Thanks for being here tonight, guys. We're about Gretzky's. Do we think? I know you said Gretzky brother. Okay, Gretzky brothers. All right, Gretzky brothers. I gotta take the Millers out. Let's see how many we're at, guys. Gretzky. What was his brother's name? I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't know Wayne Gretzky's brother. What's good, B-Wall? I gotta put the Ryan family on there, though. That's must. Buddy, Rex, Rob. Dennis or something like that. Okay. All right, let's see how many we're at, guys. Let's see how many we're at. All right, guys, we're already at like 33, so we can start doing the bracket if we want, but we can kick some people out too. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back, guys. Guys, we thought about this exercise. Shout out Dan Chakowski. We thought about this, Dan, because we were talking about Philip Rivers signing with the Colts as a grandfather. He's not going to be the Kelseys are on here, Dan. We got the Kelseys on here. I think we're pretty good on the list. I think we're at 32, 33. I can list them all we got without taking out the Miller brothers. They're on there. They're going to be in the bracket. But Dan, we were thinking about grandfathers. Philip Rivers' grandfather going to be playing in the NFL possibly. He would not be the first grandfather. Brett Favre was a grandfather in 2010 when he played in the NFL. And so we were thinking best grandfathers of sports, but then just figured that would probably be a pretty short list, and we'd have to do research and stuff on it. Anthony Richardson, you're saying with the injury, he got True Blue. Anthony Richardson is that true, True Blue? Did he just vanish? Apparently it was like a stretching band injury, I don't know. It does seem a little fishy. If that's what you're implying. I'm kind of with you on that. Seems a little fishy. I don't know his whereabouts or if people are looking for where he is. But they wave limited you, Brian, maybe because you waved too many times. Could be it. All right, guys, so we'll start making a bracket here. Thanks for helping me make this list. That went pretty well. Went very well. Top families, sport game, blood, best blood ties in sports. Blood ties. Guys, blood runs deep. They wave limited you, B-Wall, because you were waving too much, is why. Because you were waving too much. Possibly. Hey. We got a really good list tonight, guys. I'm sure we're leaving people out. I'm sure, but Felipe, Moises, weren't they related to somebody else too? Like, wasn't there some other Hall of Fame legend that they were related to? I'm trying to remember. Prince Fielder, Cecil and Prince. I don't know what you guys can judge on, whatever criteria you want to judge on. If it can be like singular greatness of one player could pass them over, or if it could be how strong they are as a family unit, like the Ball family. However you guys want to vote is fine. But please, if you don't mind, please vote. Even if you don't have an opinion, in these fun sports-based polls, I ask if you please vote. Thank you guys in advance. Appreciate it very much. Sorry, been a lot of fun tonight, guys. I hope everybody's having a good night. Tuesday, December 9th. Shout out my cousin Michael Thomas. It's his birthday today. Sanders, by the time all is said and done, who will have a better career, Shedeur Sanders or Jalen Hurts? I'm sure what I would say for that, but good evening, Juliet. There is a Jason and Jeremy Giambi, the Alomar family. Oh, we probably should have put the Alomars on there. Jeez. Muhammad Ali and Layla. All right, guys, you want it? All right, we'll get the bracket up on screen. We'll get the bracket up, and if there's anybody you want to kick out of the bracket, let me know. Guys, the sport game competition is blood. JK's down for that trade? The Watts are on the list. Pat. Canseco's aren't on the list. The ones you've recently suggested, guys. Alomar family's not on the list. Diggs brothers are not on the list. Giambi isn't. I don't know about another Piazza Dan other than the Piazza Auto Group. Not down for the trade, JK. Jalen Hurts is my boy, no matter what. Canseco families aren't on the list. Watts are. Mahomes are. McCaffrey's aren't. Griffey's are. I think we're good. Dalvin and James. That's a good one. But, some of these are... I think we're... You're saying get rid of the Mahomes? JK? But wasn't Pat Mahomes the dad? Wasn't he like a 10-year veteran in the MLB? I think didn't he play for out of spite. He sucked? Well, even still. They're just saying they shouldn't be in the... He's still a major league player, guys. He's staying in the list. I mean... All right, guys. We're starting our bracket here. You can see the first matchup. The matchup is... what was the question we asked? It's just top 10 families of sport. What is the better You guys don't have to. He's only good. I mean, he must. I don't know. He must have did something right. Raising his son, did he not? He must have done something right. So, guys, in honor of honor of Philip Rivers signing as a grandfather, guys. I mean, yeah, I'm happy with our list. Thanks for all the suggestions. Couple snubs, guys. Couple guys the committee left out, but it's tough. 32 sports families ended up being a lot. So we got our first matchup. What is the better sports family? Manning or Tracy McGrady, T-Mac, and Vince Carter? Cousins. Now, they didn't even know they were cousins. He was a role player in the Coke Ball era. I think I remember hearing that, Pat. I do. Jordan Matthews was Jerry. Like, okay, guys. 7 votes in. Thanks to everybody for voting. I really appreciate it. We're going to call that one there. Doesn't look like we got 5-2 for Manning family over McGrady and Carter. So they're going to move on to the next round. So our next round, guys, is Harrison family. By Harrison, we're referring to Marvin Harrison and Marvin Harrison Jr. versus, this is a good matchup, versus the Sharp family. Sterling Sharp and Shannon Sharp. Are they both Hall of Famers? Maybe they are both Hall of Famers at this point. Jordan Matthews, that was Chip Kelly era time. Don't think Sterling is True Blue. Well, thanks for being here, True Blue, man. Thanks for staying around. Had some great suggestions on this list. We do this pretty much every night, True Blue. We've been doing different brackets and discussions and top 10 lists and stuff. Yeah, I saw some like, I guess it was Instagram video or something about like the 2015 Eagles after Chip Kelly traded everybody away. All right, guys, we're going to call it there. It's been a minute. Sharp family going to take it over the Harrison family, 3-2. Guys, I'm not concerned about Jalen Hurts. I am more concerned about Nick Sirianni. I didn't think he looked great yesterday. I didn't think he appeared confident, cool, calm, and collected. I didn't think he appeared that way. So that was 3-2 for the Sharps. Our next Sharps over the Harrisons. He's stressed, Elena. JK, this is another one. Hey, props. This is another one Sir Charles can't win. At least, JK, we're lucky the Trenton Thunder didn't win the overall best logo last night. So that was 3-2 for the Sharps over the Harrisons. Elena's saying he's stressed. I guess it is. It is probably a high pressure job. Can you imagine, head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles? You're about to I don't know. I guess you gotta be good at dealing with the pressure though. JK would have accepted the Thunder. All right, guys. Shanahan's going to pull that off over the Earnhardt families. That was a tough matchup. That was pretty big dub for the Shanahans. Will Kyle Shanahan ever have a Super Bowl win, guys? Another conversation. Williams, this is the Williams sisters versus Gasol, Mark and Powell. Good matchup. Good matchup. Shanahan won 4-1 over Earnhardt. True Blue, are you do you have a favorite team, True Blue? They still got Brock Purdy at quarterback though. You're a 49ers fan? How do you feel about the squad this year? The Bosa and Warner injury, they are tough. All right, guys. Williams sisters going to take that one down pretty easy. Pretty easy. Are you from out there, True Blue? Well, nice. Very nice. Thanks for hanging tonight, man. So this is our next matchup, guys, is Miller versus Harbaugh. Miller is Reggie Miller and Cheryl Miller. Michael Williams out for the year too. Jeez. All right, well, I won't rub it in then. Although they're still winning games. What was it? 5-1 for the Williams sisters? Oh no. Is that who knows? Oh my God! Are you kidding me, Truman? I had no idea. True Blue. What the heck? What the heck? Oh my gosh! I had no idea. I'm like, cool. Juliet knew it. I didn't. Well, thanks for being here, Truman. True Blue. Love it. Love it, guys. Are you from? I'm like, I'm like asking you where you're from. That's funny. That good thing you joined tonight. Best sports family. Let's go. All right, so guys, what's good, B Wall? What are you angry about? Yeah, Mike, I know. He didn't. He could have kept that going all night. I would have never known. I didn't put it together. It would have taken me. I wouldn't even. Who knows? Who knows? What's good, Jay Wallamuki? We're talking family, so maybe. We are talking family, so maybe. Hey, Clarks, how are you doing tonight? Talking best sports families, guys. Harbaugh's just won 4-1 over the Millers. That is cool. They did have the Harbowl. You know. Elena was like, who is this random guy with great sports knowledge? I was just like, oh, sweet. These guys giving the best answers. All right, guys. So far on to the second round. We have Manning family, Sharp family, Shanahan, Williams, Harbaugh. In this current matchup, looks like Gretzky. I still don't even know who Gretzky's brother was. Apparently, something. They have the most points as a fan, or you only voted for Wayne. Well, that's not the point of the exercise, B-Wall, but I mean, I guess. I didn't even know his brother played in there. We'll see. This is a tough. Brent Gretzky, thank you, PF Salinger. We're talking best sports families. You get it? Brent Gretzky. I was like, I didn't know. I don't even know his name, but apparently they have the most points of a brothers duo. This is a tough matchup. He scored one. Brent was a good player. Well, thanks for sharing. This is a really good matchup, guys. This is like one the committee has circled is prime time. The Ball family versus the Sanders family. B-Wall. What the heck, man? For the land, voting for... I guess Lonzo's been out for a while, but like... And LiAngelo, never really made it. Did the Boons make this bracket? Brent played for the Mafia team and the Danbury Trashers? Thanks for sharing that. I didn't know that. LiAngelo? God, what was that swerve? I might swerve and that's some LiAngelo. Or Jello? Isn't that his Jello? All right, guys. Good news. The Sanders family's on to the next round. 6-1 dub. Pretty convincing. I would not trade Jalen Hurts for Shedeur Sanders. I would not. Okay, another hockey matchup. The Chuck family versus the Hull family. Hockey matchup for all the ice heads out there. I don't know. What's the term for like... We jokingly call, baseball fans seam heads, golf fans dimple heads. What's a ice hockey fan? Puck heads? I guess that's good, it's kind of obvious, but Dan, exactly. Gotta have it balanced. They can't have two hockey go to the next round. I think I'm pretty sure JK. Although I like Shedeur's attitude. Although it's good. Like this pressure is good. This pressure is good for Jalen Hurts, I believe. Like nothing but disbelief. That's all you hear. All right, guys. Thanks for voting. The tight one, close race. The Chuck's gonna move on over the Hulls. Ice Queens, what? All right, guys. We got another. This is a good matchup. The Curry family versus the McCourtys. Oh, Dan, darn! How could we forget? That's not your fault. That's my fault. Wow, we still got. This is a big bracket, guys. We forgot the Sedin twins. Hey, that's on me, Dan. That's not on you. The Chuck made it through to the next round, 4-3. I can't. We forgot the Sedin. I knew there were people we were forgetting. They're probably. We'll be thinking of them all night. I was thinking that, JK. It's like, do they just go for the tie? 8 votes. Thanks for voting, guys. Yastrzemski family. What's the guy's name on the Giants? It's a good one. We're already deep into the bracket, unfortunately. The Sedin twins is the biggest one. Mike, there we go. We forgot the Longs, Pat. That's terrible. We forgot the Long family. That's amazing. So the worst oversight so far are the Longs and the Sedin twins. I mean, you can't win. At least they're getting a shout out right now. The Long, it might be Hall of Famers. Yeah. All right. What's our next one, guys? Curry just beat McCourty. We got the Matthews family is in here. Thankfully, we didn't. The Kelsey bros are in here. The Longs is the worst one. Longs and Sedin twins are by far the worst oversight. Curry won 7-1. Over McCourty. We got Mahomes and Bosa right now. Longs is a bad, and Mahomes made it. Well, I guess you guys are going to keep him out. That's fine, keeping him out of the next round. 9 votes, guys. Thanks for voting, everyone. How Kyle ruined that lineage for the Longs, PF Salinger says. All right, guys, we'll call that one. Bosa's move on. At least the Mahomes, not a bracket, not some rigged competition that the Mahomes are going to win this time. We'll see if the Kelseys do. I'm telling you, the Kelseys are on here somewhere. What, the Sedin twins, Pat? Is that who you... Oh, the Klitschko's? Oh, my God. That's another one. Jeez, Pat. Oof. Oof is right, Dan. Oof is right. Mayweather. Yeah, well. It's all good, guys. It's all good. That's on Daniel. That's on Daniel Tchaikovsky. The Barkley family? What? Which Barkley family? Stay off the dam. So Bosa won 5-4 over Mahomes. Okay, we got Fielder, Prince Fielder, Cecil Fielder. The Mayweathers, I know. Mayweathers could have been on here. We had some oversights in the boxing. I guess we could just say we didn't do any boxers. Dad was 38-0 boxing champion. It's letting you wave again. All right, guys. Well, this one wasn't really close. We'll end this poll early because that one's not really close. Boxing is super tough. And it's a family sport, so definitely had some oversights there, guys. So this one we got the Watts, TJ Watt, JJ Watt. I meant to put them in there, Pat, if I didn't put them in there, I didn't put them in there. But they were meant to be put in there. They were meant to be put in there. I might have oversight. Might be another oversight. They might be in here. They might not. I think they're not in here, but they should have been. And I definitely called them out, but they're not in here. It's all good, guys. 8-1. 8-1 for Bonds. How good was Bobby Bonds? The summer of Trayce Thompson? Didn't he hit like 3 or 4 home runs in a game or something? One time? That is a good one. Ken Norton? The summer of Trayce Thompson, guys. So, guys, we got to pull up right now. What is the better sports family? Watt versus Ryan family. Ryan family, I don't know if I said it was Rob Ryan, Rex Ryan, Rob, Rex, and Buddy. Rob, Rex, and Buddy. All right, guys, we'll call that one there. Looks like the Ken Norton Sr. was enough. So that both Nortons were boxers. Ken Norton Sr. I got to refresh my boxing. All right, this one is a good one. The Jones family, the John Jones, Chandler Jones, Arthur Jones family. Again, this will be a bloodbath, literally. Versus the Pitino family. Rick Pitino, Richard Pitino. All right, guys. LeBron. No, his son. Okay. His son was... All right, well, thanks for catching me on that, Salinger. Five to 2 win for the Watts. Couple oversights, guys. Sedin twins, Klitschko's, Longs, Nortons, Thompsons. Norton Jr. was all-pro linebacker for 49ers. Let's go. Wow. Shocking. Shocking results in the poll right now. He was the LB's coach and DC for Pete Carroll? Really? That's cool. At Pete Carroll where? At USC? All right, guys. I guess this is my first tie-breaking vote. First tie-breaking vote. I'm gonna push. I'm pushing the Joneses onto the next round. Personally, I said it was gonna be a bloodbath. I was wrong, but I still believe the Jones family is a better. Both SC and Seattle. Okay, okay, that might ring a bell. Wow, B-Wall, sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Another good baseball matchup coming up here. The Alous versus the Griffies. Guys, as we're nearing the end of our first round here, we got this one, then 2 more matchups. Oof, couple good matchups. R.I.P. Arthur Jones. Griffey family. Well, this one we can end right away, guys. Looks like it. I don't think the Alou family is going to come back and win that. 6-1. 6-1 victory for the Griffey family over the Alou family. Schottenheimer. How do we feel the current Schottenheimer is doing in how did we forget about the Guerreros? Oh my God. All right, guys. We'll make a list. We'll do like a juiced I don't know. We forgot Vlad. It should have been a 64-person bracket. Maybe we'll add this one to the list of brackets we got to redo because we clearly had a little bit of oversights here. But hey, it's not just on me. Share the blame here? No, I'm just kidding. No blame, no blame. But oversights for sure. And hey, we'll do it. We'll do better next time. That's the beauty of this. I'll be on. Well, thanks, Salinger. Really appreciate it. Where are you from? I take the blame. I take the blame. I was kidding about the blame. I take all of it. Griffey, 6-1. Guys, we got two more. This is our second to last matchup. We got the Kelsey family versus the Schottenheimer family. Thankfully, we got the Mannings, Frank. I mean, I should retire. I would pack up and retire if we forgot the Mannings. That one would be on me. That would be a major oversight on me. Pat, we don't put LeBron on any list, bro. He doesn't get a spot on any list. All right, guys, we'll call that one there. Kelsey's are going to move on. And we got our final matchup of the first. I mean, guys, we got 32. Like, the ones who shouldn't have got in, this is a pretty solid list. This is a tough matchup for the end of the first round here. The Boone family of baseball versus the Matthews family of football. Definitely some oversights here, guys, but hey, it's all good. It's all good. Thanks for all your... It's a crying shame. Maybe one day, maybe you can convince me. JD, Salinger, JK. LeBron is a mediocre. Jake Matthews. Okay, that's. Oh my gosh, we forgot about Jake Matthews. Brian Schottenheimer. I think he's doing a pretty good job. Forgot about the Morrises. I don't know if they deserve a spot on this list, though. That's how deep this list became. Guys? All right, we'll call that there. Big dub for the Matthews family, 6-2. We've got our Sweet 16 set. Go back to the top of the bracket. Back to football, guys. We're onto Tecumpo's is a good one, Truman. Very good one. Thanks for all the votes, guys. Dubs for the spelling. Oof, good one, Pat. Really good one. I mean, like I said, we'll remember. We'll make a bet. We can redo this bracket. I'll definitely agree there, dude. Definitely agree there that old and young Tom Morris would be over Marquise and Maurice. For sure. All right, now we got our first second round matchup, guys. Manning family, number 1 overall seed. Archie, Eli, Peyton, Cooper. Do we think Arch Manning is any good? We got the Earnhardts, PF. They lost to the Shanahans in the first round. I was surprised at that one. I was a little surprised myself. But hey, that's what this bracket is for. This is true democracy. So you see we think Arch is good. Bernard and Albert King. I know Bernard King. I don't know Albert King. Arch is going number 1. Do we think he's going to be good, though, Truman? Because people were calling him a bust, and then they beat Texas A&M, and now they're saying I'm kind of with Frank, honestly. Yes, Pat, Bob Boone is Brett Boone's father, I believe. You think he'll be solid? Maybe more Eli than Peyton? All right, guys, 10 votes. Guys, thanks for the votes. Most votes ever. 10 votes. We're going to call it there. Manning family moves on over the Sharp family. We got our next matchup. This is a good matchup. We got the Shanahans up against the Williams sisters. JK does you so JK still not sold on Shedeur? That's I'm Truman and I are on this. We're like Cleveland has their franchise QB. Exactly. Oh wait, I gotta move Manning on to the next round, guys. That was not even really close. It was 9-1. All right, guys, we'll call this round as well. Another 9-1. These are kind of lopsided, but hey, that's fine. That's fine. All right, our next matchup, guys, Harbaugh's versus the Gretzky's. Harbaugh's versus the Gretzky's. The Browns are they'll figure it out, JK, maybe. I don't know. Gretzky's over by 100 kilometers? Wow. 100 kilometers? I don't know, guys. I think I'm not sold on Arch. I don't think I haven't seen anything. Yeah, exactly. PF, are you coming from Canada? Guys, oh no, don't make me pass this. Don't. No, somebody else got to vote. Gretzky's daughter. Somebody else got to vote. All right, fine. I'm going to call it here. 5-5, guys. 5-5. I'm going to pass my vote for the all-time. Harbaugh's have one Super Bowl. Gretzky's have how many Stanley Cups? How many records? Etc. John and Jim had their run. Great run. Gretzky's are going on to the next round. One goal. 2 cups? That's it, Dan? I think it's more than that, isn't it? I thought it was, at least. That's true. Although he's probably how old is he by now? Next one we got, guys. Sanders family. Deion Sanders, Shedeur Sanders, Shiloh Sanders versus Tkachuk. Keith. I know Keith Tkachuk. I don't know Dennis Tkachuk or something like that. What do we say? Who was the other Tkachuk? They got to the second round. That's true, Pat. Also, if you consider the Gretzky Greater family to include Dustin Johnson, it makes sense to put them into the next round. So thanks for throwing that out there. Brady. Oh, that's right. Brady Tkachuk. Was he as good as... How was he compared to his brother, Keith? Well, looks like Keith is the dad. Okay, yeah. And so his sons are in the league? I remember Keith the Chuck. I played NHL 2001 or whatever. Primetime 2 Sports, exactly. Guys, Vic family didn't make it. Michael and Marcus. There's also Matthew, Matt, and the other one. Both kids playing the Chell? Okay. All right, well, they're going to fall still to the... Keith was a fighter? Potvin, Frank? I don't know what you mean by Potvin. So that's like a, 7-2 dub for the Sanders family over the Tkachuks? Good run from the Tkachuks. All right, we got a tough Bay Area matchup right here. Shout out Truman. Donnie's at 84. Curry versus Bosa. Felix Potvin. I don't know, guys. I don't know Felix Potvin or the many Potvin hockey players. Glad to have all this hockey talk tonight, though, guys. Current members of our Elite Eight, guys, we got 4. We got the Manning family, the Williams sisters. Not looking forward to that matchup. We got the Gretzky family and the Sanders family. Now this matchup is Curry's versus Bosa's. It's not even close. Not even close. So Bosa just got a vote. We'll call it there before it gets uglier. Single vote for the Bosas. Yes, PF Salinger, this is what we do this we do this like twice a day. Twice a day. We're on mornings, 9:30 Eastern time morning, and then 7 o'clock Eastern time. Thanks for being here tonight, guys. Curry's just dominated the Bosas. This is Top 10 Tuesday, guys. Tonight, JK. They just keep getting better, though. I know this is a very fun bracket, even with all the guys that we forgot. We left Vladimir Guerrero's out of there. How did we leave the Guerreros out of there? I take full blame on that one, guys. That's on me. Curry got 8 votes to Bosa's 1. Got to move them on. Yeah, last night, guys, we did sports logos. What's the best sports logo? Yankees, shocker, Yankees and Cowboys ended up in the finals. Hey, we are impartial. Our biased, we might be a little biased. The lone Bosa vote from PF Salinger. Little biased, but impartial, if that's possible, guys. I think it is. I think it is. Only bias is Uncle Chuck. There's some... Is that the worst bias we have, guys? Bonds family, Barry Bonds, Bobby Bonds, for everybody who... That's true. That's true. JK, thanks for pointing that out. We do like it when people back up their vote in the chat, stand behind their vote. Uh-oh, guys, I might have to pass it. Anybody who... Okay, that's right. We were saying that. Willie Mays is the godfather. You can even technically include Willie Mays then if you want in your calculus. DiMaggio, that's a good one. We could make a pretty solid bracket out of the ones that we left out of this bracket. If you want to, Truman, you can make... It's true though. It's family. I mean, I said you guys can have whatever calculus you want on this one, or for this bracket. You know. I don't know the other DiMaggio. Billy Mays here with another fantastic product. OxyClean being the best one. Dom DiMaggio. There got to be some like the Pat suggested the Delahanties. I'm sure there's some throwback baseball families we forgot. All right, guys. I guess I got to pass a tie-breaking vote here. That's fine. It's gonna be the Bonds family for me, cause like it's the whole father-son and the son is the GOAT. Like J.J. Watt is great, T.J. Watt is great. Neither are the GOAT. Barry Bonds is the GOAT. Billy Mays, J.K. That's funny. All right, guys. We got the next one is Jones family. Jones, who I believe I pushed onto this round versus it was tied. Their last matchup with the Patinos versus the Griffeys. I don't know if anybody saw they're like not letting Barry Bonds into the Hall of Fame still. Barry Bonds, Roger Clemens, still not Kiffins. That's a good one. That is a good that is a good suggestion there, Frank. But Monte Kiffin. It's the only sport where the GOAT isn't in. It's a joke. It's honestly a joke. What's the point? It's Joe's all the way. What do you mean, PF? All right, guys, we'll call that one Joe. Oh, I guess they need some support right now. They need some support. Right now, you guys are. I mean, I'll let it linger for a minute or so, but you know, normally once it's been a minute, they're not gonna get it. Yeah, that just came in. Yeah, I usually try to make these like the polls last about a minute or something like that. We're going to call it there. Griffies are going to move on. Guys, we're already at our final second round matchup. And this is a really good football matchup right here. Really good football matchup coming up for our final. You grew up with the Jones family. Very cool. Very cool. Thanks for sharing that, PF. This is a tough one, guys. Bring out the thing is the spite votes might be for Kelsey. You know? That's the thing. Oh, jeez. All right, guys. Who was better, Ken Griffey Sr. or Bobby Bonds? For those of you who saw them play, who was better? Ken Griffey Sr. or Bobby Bonds? Syracuse, New York, Rochester. Bobby easy? Bobby Bonds as the old man here? Bobby? Everybody says Bobby. Wasn't even close. Wasn't even close. Everybody's saying Bobby. All right, guys. I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. Guys, thanks for all the votes. 11 votes. Guys, we're shattering polling records here. 11 votes. We're going to call that there. I've got to do the math in my head. I guess that's like Ken Sr. was a ball player. Bobby was an all-star. Let's go. Got to do the math in my head here, guys. I guess it's like what, 7 to 4 maybe? Well, Dan Flynn, thanks for showing up. Thanks for being here, man. We're about to get into the Elite Eight, so this is our top 10 Tuesday. What was it? Kelsey's 7-4. Vic Brothers, this is a pretty solid list, guys. We could have ended it. We probably could have done 64. We could have gotten away with doing 64. All right, our Elite Eight for our bracket of top families, figuring out which blood ties are the strongest. We've got Manning's with the number 1 overall seed. We could have done 64 easy, Dan. Marcus Vick, he got into some trouble, B-Wall. JK. Tim Raines. Tim Raines would slide head first, guys. Vic Brothers, number 1 seed. That might be maybe tomorrow, Pat. Maybe tomorrow we'll do that. Criminal athletes. JFK has to be in there. Ron Mexico be a third brother. Manning family leads in TD passes less than 2 yards. The criminal athlete idea is a good idea. Stay tuned for tomorrow, guys. That might be our tourney tomorrow. We'll see. Tomorrow night. Evening stream edition. All right, guys. Thanks for the shout-outs. Thanks for the suggestions. We'll get started on our Elite Eight here, guys. We'll get started on our Elite Eight top families of sports. So far to get here, Mannings have beat the Sharps in the last round and beat Tracy McGrady and Vince Carter in the first round. The Williams sisters, they just beat Shanahan, the Shanahan family, Kyle, Mike, and they beat the Gasols. And now this is a big matchup. This is a big matchup because both of these just won 9-1. 9-1. So we're asking the question, what is the better sports family? The Mannings or the Williams? So poll is live here, guys. We'll give these Elite Eights a little more time to marinate. Nate Newton, Hall of Fame weed runner? Who was he related to? Oh, you're saying for the top criminal athletes coming tomorrow. We might sit that one out. McVay family all-timers. Sean McVay? I don't know, Pat. I don't know. PF going Williams? Guys, it looks like... Wow. Williams all the way. B-Wall. Take that, bro. You were talking smack on the Williams. We need a lot of votes to materialize here. You think this is a massive upset, guys? Upset alert? It's true, though, as Pat said, they got 40 grand slams between the two of them. It's a lot. It's a lot, guys. All right, guys, we'll call that there. Dan's figured it out. B-Ball's talking smack, then voting the other way. All right, guys. They're going to move on. The Williams sisters move on. I believe it was 7-4 if my mental math is correct. Hopefully it is. Hopefully. Big matchup coming up. Second Elite Eight matchup, we got the Gretzkys, who just took down the Harbaughs, and they took down the Tatis Fernandos in the first round, versus the Sanders family, who just took down the Chucks and beat the Balls 6-1. So this is a good matchup here, guys. Ripkins. Dan Flynn, I thought when I was coming up with this idea, I totally forgot about the Ripkins. Billy Ripken with one of the greatest what was his Billy Ripken's nickname because of what was on his baseball card? All right, let me get this pull up here, guys. Gretzky family, Sanders, Shador, Dion, prime time himself, multi-sport great. Pulls up, guys. Thanks for voting. Suggs, Joe Mauer, Kershaw Stafford, best pro high school, best pro athlete, high school athletes. I get you. I get what you're saying, PF. Is the poll showing? Yeah, my bad, B-Wall. I might have just got it out there. Poll might have just gotten out. So far, our entrant to the Final Four is the Williams sisters. They just took down the Manning family, the Shanahans, and the Gasols. I mean, that's a hard route. Serena and Venus. I hear, guys, you hear Serena's making a comeback or something, apparently? Apparently she hasn't played since 2022. Apparently she's making a comeback. Good for her. That's okay, B-Wall. I asked for that. We threw out the Mayweathers, Dan Flynn. We don't have the Klitschko's in here. We left out Vlad and Vlad Jr., the Sedin twins. I mean, we could make a whole bracket. We could make a whole bracket out of guys we left out. But hey, thanks for being here, guys. It's been a great exercise so far. Best bracket ever, we've said. 10 votes. Most prolific pro athlete families in terms of numbers. You're saying the... Okay, got you. Phil Rivers, grandfather. Gordy and Mark Howe. We had the whole family in here, not the Howe family. All right, guys, we'll call this one. Sanders are going to move on. Let's go. Cleveland's franchise QB and his Hall of Fame father. My favorite player growing up, Deion Sanders. And then, all right, another Elite Eight matchup, guys. We got the Currys. Let me get it out here. Curry family. We got the Curry family versus the Bonds family. Another Bay Area matchup. Jeez. These are all Bay Area matchup, guys, somehow. Curry family versus Bonds. All right, guys. Poll's out. Poll is out. The Boones got eliminated. Dan Flynn, the Boones got eliminated. We had them in the bracket, but they lost first round to the Matthews family. Tough draw. Tough draw. We did put the Boones in there. Best... No, it's okay, Elena. You don't need to give him a warning because I primed him to say that. It's all good. I primed him to say that. It's a famous, like... Oh, I don't know about that, JK. We've got a couple Hokies in the chat. We got a couple Hokies in the chat that might disagree with that. I don't know. We'll see. Who, me? Is it me that's not live, B-Wall? We got Wahoos in the chat and Hokies. He was pretty good. Guy played like over 10 years in the NBA. All right, it's all love, guys. Let's all love. Yeah, talk about snubs. Talking about snubs. At least we're not Virginia Tech and not letting Steph Curry come play for us. Beamers don't deserve a spot on here, Pat. What are you talking about, bro? I mean, maybe. Maybe. I don't know, though. Shane Bieber is a lot. Shane Beamer. All right, guys, we're going to call this one Curry family moves on 7-3 over the Bonds family. I mean, I guess you do. The Currys just linked up. You know, makes sense, kind of. All right, guys, our final Elite Eight matchup. We got the Griffies. Griffies just took down the Joneses and the Alus to get to the Elite Eight. Whereas the Kelsey brothers took down the Matthews family. Kind of an upset, I thought. Matthews family and the Schottenheimer. So they're just running. They ran through their football comp. And now it is, what is the better sports family? Griffey or Kelsey? What are we booing, JK? Kelsey's boss? I don't know. So far, guys, our final four is Williams, Sanders, Curry, and then TBD. TBD. Dan voted Griffey. Let's go. We got a lot of votes for Kelsey so far. I guess it does make sense. Matthew losing to... Oh, that's right. I'm with you on that one. Uh-oh. Spite votes coming in. 5-4 right now, guys. Five to four for the Kelseys. Andy Reid. Shout out Andy Reid. He drafted both of these guys, both Kelsey brothers. How many Irish coffees, PF? I mean, I've mentioned Seth a couple times, but you're right, Dan. 10? Let's go. Easy? People says no? People says no? Recency bias at work? Oh, let's go. Let's go, PF. All right, guys. I'll give this one till 2. It's been up for 2 minutes. Give the Kelseys a chance to come back, but right now, Griffies are up. It's a write-off. Let's go. That's how it's done. Really, Truman? You're saying that? I disagree. I think Gronk is a better tight end. I think Tony Gonzalez is better. I just think that they're both. I think they're both better. I think Gronk is definitely better. B-Wall doing the Lord's work. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for being here tonight, guys. It's been a lot of fun. George Kittle. Put the stream on the tube. So we got on right now. Antonio Gates better. That's where I went. My mind went to, Pat. I didn't end up saying it because I was just like, I don't know if that's 100% true, but it might be. I like way to be bold and say it. Kellen Winslow's better. Kellen Winslow's Jr. John Mackey, best tight end? All right, guys. It's been up for 3 minutes now. Shout out the Griffey family. Took down the Evil Empire 6-5. It was close. It was close. So, guys, our final four tonight. Final four, we got the Williams sisters, Sanders family, Curry family, Griffey's. Ken Griffey Jr., Ken Griffey Sr. So, I have my own idea of who's going to be... Oh, my bad. I have my own idea of who's going to be going to the finals, but we'll see. We'll put it to a vote. Tony Gonzalez, dummy. Ozzie Newsome was the GOAT. Best tight end bracket, Elena suggests. Sophia, our girl. All right, guys. So here's our start of our final four. Let me get this poll out here. Tonight we've been asking the question, what is the best sports family? Criminal? Really? Truman? What did he do? Williams? Or Sanders? What is the better sports family, guys? Williams, Venus, or Serena? Has anybody seen any, wasn't there a movie? There's a movie there where Will Smith played their father. Richard Williams, I believe. Anybody see that movie? I did see Tony Gonzalez been on Amazon recently. King Richard. And he's back this whole out of Chris Rock. I don't know, guys. I was under the opinion this is the crazy conspiracy theorist in me. I was under the opinion that was staged. Call me we can ask in the chat if you do you guys think that was staged or not? I thought it was staged. Who are the Barber Bros, Dan? I don't know Tiki and Rondé? Of course, dude. How did we forget Tiki, Barber, and... Yeah, there we go. There we go. How did we forget... All right, guys. We'll take a... It looks like we'll call the Williams sisters are going to win 7-3 over the Sanders family. Deservingly so. We've got 2 more polls to ask in this question. And then we're going to poll some other things. But Tiki and Rondé. We forgot the Barbers. Maybe we'll do... Guys, this has been so good. We might do like a bonus 8-team bracket, guys. We'll do after this end, we'll do a bonus 8-team bracket. Sedin twins, Klitschko, Barber, Guerreros, and we'll come up with 4 more. I'm sure we've got 4 more. So we'll do a bonus. After this ends, we'll do a bonus best of those we forgot. And then go from longs. There you go, JK. Well, that's coming up after this, guys. We'll do a... Oh, my bad. Just posted a blank poll. My bad. House. We'll come up with the bonus bracket of all the ones we forgot after this. This one's almost over. We've got 2 more votes in this one. This one, guys, we got the Curry family versus the Griffey family. Griffey really carried on the strength of Junior. And I guess probably because his name is Junior. Bichette's great one, Pat. Just excellent. So, guys, we'll do a bonus, maybe 8 or 16. I don't know if we can do all the way to 16. We'll see. If you guys are, that's a good one, though. The Bichettes is a good one. Howes, Bichettes, Longs, Guerreros, Klitschko's, Barbers. Got a lot of them. Decent amount of snubs, guys. But hey, it's all good. Thanks for being here tonight, guys. It's been a lot of fun. McEnroe's. Do they deserve a spot? We'll see. All right, guys. This one we can call. This one's early. Lighters. All right, guys. Well, we'll do a bonus bracket. Jason Grilly, does he have family? 8-1 for the Currys. And guys, this is kind of what I thought was going to be the finals. Let me get it so you can see him on the screen. I don't even know. You can't even see it on the screen. It's fine. We got the Williams sisters. Gracie family. All right, guys. So this is our Williams sisters versus the Currys. This is the end of this is for winning our first bracket of the night. And then we've had so many omissions, we might do a second bracket. Dan Flynn, merch going to be purchased. Let me know what you want. I can send it to you. Just trying to figure out what's best, Dan Flynn, if I purchase it like bulk order and then distribute it myself, or if I, get it shipped to people. Still trying to figure out a lot of different stuff like that. Tanks? Showing off the guns? You got 2 guns to show off? Down there in sunny Florida? It's freezing cold up here in Pennsylvania, guys. Salinger, I don't know what you're doing. If you're in New York, pennies? Pat, we're not buying pennies. Although he did just ask for tags. Sun's out, guns out. Get a decal or 2 for your rig. Let's go. Guys, meanwhile, this is a tight vote. 4-4 right now. Get your votes in, guys. I think, Pat, I don't know if you were here. We were having the discussion, like Dan was saying, that pennies are not like manufactured. Like they're shipped. Elena says, yes, we're doing pennies. All right, we'll do pennies, guys. I mean, it might be a little cheaper that way, honestly. All right, guys. We'll give this one till it hits 2 minutes. We'll give this one till it hits 2 minutes, and then we'll crown a champion of our first bracket of the night. Sun's out, guns out. Hope everybody's staying warm tonight. Thanks for being here tonight, guys. Hope you're all having a great. I know Dan's like pennies. I hope everybody's having a great night. It's been a lot of fun. Definitely one of our most fun brackets ever. All right, we're going to call it. We're going to call it there, guys. Williams sisters won this bracket. So we asked the question. Uh-oh. What happened? We asked the question, guys. Did the Williams sisters deserve to win? Did the Williams sisters deserve to win, guys? All right, so that was a lot of fun. They won what? Was it What was the final vote? 5-4. So it came down to it, guys. We had some Curry votes in the finals there. Came down to it, but the Williams sisters. Joey Rose's shoulders? I don't know what you mean by that, Pat. All right, guys. We're going to do our next bracket. We'll say overlooked sports families. Single elimination. The sport or game is blood. Who is the best family in sports? Snubbed edition. All right, guys. What are we thinking? 8-team. Dan knows I'm right. What are we thinking, guys? How many teams? 8-team? Well, let's start with 8. We'll start with 8. The Petties? Oh my God. Haymakers coming out already. Petties? Who do we? Let's not snub people twice. Petty, Guerrero, Klitschko. Klitschko, Long. Who else we forget here, guys? McCaffrey. This might have to be 16, guys. It might have to be 16, which is fine. Because their dad was an NFL player too, right? So they got to be in there. Lighters. Barber. Gracie. Did we say Vandaway? Jason Grilly? Why is Jason Grilly really? Bichette's definitely. It might have to be 16, guys. I don't want to. No, I know. Good for you, Pat. Let's go. Be brave. Potvin. Howe. McEnroe. Long. Did I forget Long? Yeah, Long is... Yeah, Long. Gotta put Long. All right, so far, guys, I don't know if you can see. So far... Here, let me make it bigger. Petty. So far in this is our part 2. Second bracket of the night. Petty, Guerrero, Klitschko, Long, McCaffrey. I know you suggested these, Pat. I was just scrolling up. It took me a while. It takes me some time to. The Powell family is a good one. Matthews, Rice. I don't know. I don't know. We'll put. I don't know if that deserves a spot in there. I mean, Jordan Matthews, I know. What didn't they pick him in the first round? You want the pot? Oh, I almost forgot the Sedin twins, guys. Almost forgot the Sedin twins. We got Petty, Guerrero, Klitschko, Long, McCaffrey, Leiter, Barber, Bichette, Long. Oh, we got Long twice. All right. I didn't forget them. McEnroe, Sedin. Vandaway. Ali. All right. We'll put Ali and Vandaway. Oh, and Mayweather, right? How do you spell Vandaway? Like that, hopefully. We got Earnhardt. Earnhardt was in the last bracket. Who did they lose to? Earnhardt lost to Shanahan. Ali? Guys, we can't have this. We can't snub people twice. You know, do the Potvins deserve a spot in this list? We got 4 more spots, in this one? Chubbs? Who? Like Nick Chubb? Bradley. Okay, duh. Like, isn't the Powell family might be good? DiMaggio? Unsers? Should we put Ken Norton on this list? Guys, remember we talked about Ken Norton earlier? Probably should put Ken Norton on this list. I'm just scrolling up to see if Shane the Beamers, probably not. Sims? Phil Sims? JK. Mayweathers? Do the Ripkins or Mayweathers deserve a spot? All right, we'll put the Nortons on there. Is Jabril related to Julius? I don't know. Gracies? I don't think we put the Gracies on here. Gotta put the Gracies. Gracies and Norton. And we got 2 more spots on this bracket. So far, and this is our snubbed edition. Petty, Guerrero, Klitschko, Long, McCaffrey, Leiter, Barber, Bichette, Ali, McEnroe, Sedin, Vandeweghe, Gracie, Norton. Biggio is the younger guy good enough? Jabril is not related to. All right, we'll put Biggio on there. Kevin suck, yeah. What about the Alomars, guys? Remember the Alomars? Should we put them on there? We only got 2 more spots. Potvin, DiMaggio. I mean, at least we're not. I mean, we've gotten a lot of throwouts. Gotten a lot of shout-outs tonight, guys. Shout out like 50 different families. At least. Maybe more. All right, we'll put the Powells. Who is the guy on the Mets? I don't know. All right, we'll put the Alomars on there. And then maybe the Powells is the 16th seed. We got the Watts lost in the last bracket. Dan Flynn, at least we got him. All right, guys. If we... The Gronkowskis. All right, I'll be right back, guys. 1 second. All right. We'll put the Powell family at the end there. Wayne Gretzky's brother scored 1 goal and made it. We'll put because Hardaway's. That's great one, Pat. That'll be that. We're putting that one on the list. I mean, shout out the Powell family. They get a shout out on this tonight. Not great. Powell family gets a shout out, but they don't get a. I'm glad. PF, thanks, man. Really appreciate it, guys. It's been a lot of fun tonight. This will probably be our last bracket of the night, guys. We'll call it after we make this bracket. Looks like people believe that the Williams sisters did deserve to win, though. They really are when we're talking families. I mean, they're sisters. I remember they were the best. Serena was the best for like 20 years, and then her sister Venus is also like top 10 all time, right? Probably. You could say Venus Williams is a top 10 tennis player of all time. All time vote records night. Who was Albert King? Frank, was he a very good player? Because we're right now, guys. We're at 16. We've got Petty, Guerrero, Klitschko, Long, McCaffrey, Leiter, Barber, Bichette, Ali, McEnroe, Sedin, Vandeweghe, Gracie, Norton, Alomar, Hardaway. I think that's pretty good. That's good. I mean, thank you for all that. I don't. Do the Kings deserve to be on here more than anybody else? I don't know. I think it's a pretty solid list. Pretty solid bracket. We ready to go, guys? Kings, no way, says BM. All right, we're ready to go. Thanks for the suggestion, Pat. Everybody. Thank you, everybody, for the suggestions. It's been a lot of fun. We're going to get started on this bracket here. Guys, it's only 16, so it's not, I mean, we forgot about 16 different families. Well, it was a great suggestion, Frank. We just have a great suggestion. So the question we're asking, guys, who's the better sports family? We got Petty, including the GOAT, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Is he the GOAT? Petty versus Hardaway. Good first round matchup, guys. First round matchup of our second bracket of the night, the Overlooked edition. Top sports families. Thanks for being here tonight, guys. I'll be live again tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. PF, they get a shout out. It's just we don't. I guess maybe I should put him in there. It's my cousin Michael's birthday. Shout out Michael, big Lax guy, Lax coach now. So maybe I should have put the Pals in. But at least, hey, when was the last time the Pals got discussed on? I've never heard of Davis Love II. Never heard of Davis Love II. Good question, Pat. I don't know the answer to that. PF, make sure you subscribe, man, so you can come back and have these. I mean, we do this pretty much. We do this every night, every weekday. For the most part, just getting started, evolving. So we'll call that one there, guys. 6 votes, 4-2 win for the Petty family over the Hardaway. What was it? No, 4-2. My bad. 4-2. Petty over Hardaway. Next round matchup, we got the Ali versus the Bichettes. Dante Bichette, did he ever get popped for a steroid? Anything steroid related? I think his son is a free agent right now, is he not? NASCAR drivers got good running moonshine and losing cops on the road. Respect. Wow. So who's in this Vandeweghe family? No trust fund kids. Who's in this Vandeweghe family, guys? Kiki? Who else? Coco? No, they're in there, Dan. Barber Bros are in here. Barber are in here. Coco the Smoke Show. Kiki and Coco. Kiki Vandeweghe was a... Oh, Ernie Vandeweghe. Her uncle was Kiki Vandeweghe. And her grandma, huge sports family. Anyway, guys, we'll call that one there. Ali moves on over the Bichettes. Barber Bros are in this one, Dan. Don't worry. And the Sedin twins. All right, we got McCaffrey versus Vandeweghe as the next matchup. Ali with the 4-2 dub over Bichette. The Bryan Bros. Dolph and Dan Shea. Do you like the Bryan Bros, Pat? Oh. I thought you were referring to the YouTubers. Great one, dude. Yeah, they won like $1 billion. We forgot the Bryan Bros. Bracket of juniors. The Ryans did, like Rex, Rob, and Buddy were on the first. They were in the first bracket. I think they lost. I forget to who. I think they might have lost in the first round. I know, bro. I got you. I showed my. Hey, I'm all gung ho on this YouTube thing. No, I got you. The Bryan Bros Tennis Bros is a second bracket is right, B-Ball. No, you got to. We all got to listen to our boy Stephen A. All right, we'll call it there, guys. McCaffrey's with the win over the Vandeweghes. Let's go. Welcome back, bro. We got next matchup is the Gracie UFC, the Williams sisters, Brian. You left. Next matchup is Gracie family. Am I pronouncing that right, guys? Gracie? It might be pronounced differently. Versus the Long family. Williams sisters won the bracket over Curry's. Williams won over Curry's. So, and the McCaffreys won over. This is our all snub edition. Still a couple snubs in this one too, but hey. It's all good. Buddy was overmatched in coaching. Really? It's true, B-Wall. The votes backed it up. We asked the question whether or not they deserve to win or not. And yes, won. So, I mean, like we said, Serena's the GOAT and Venus is top 10. I mean, plus they grew up playing together. Taught by their father. I mean, that's a pretty good winner. Pretty good winner. This one, we're just going to call this one. This one's unanimous. 5-0. Long's win over the Gracies. Who should have won then, B-Wall? Who should have won then? Klitschko versus Norton is our next round. Ken Norton Jr., Ken Norton Sr. Ken Norton Sr., feared boxer heavyweight, right, guys? Didn't he fight? Wasn't he a heavyweight in the 80s or something? 70s even, maybe? It was, 5-0 for Long? family. So far, guys, our Elite Eight is Petty, Ali, McCaffrey, Long. This is a solid bracket. Nah, bro, Manning. Well, Williams sisters beat both of them in the bracket, so... Thanks for being here tonight, guys. I'll be back on. We're on every weeknight around 7 o'clock Eastern. We also do a morning stream where we focus more on like making YouTube videos. So the morning stream is more of like a daily grind, like make videos / scripts for production onto YouTube. And then we kind of do a hangout / bracket / discussion evening streams. You don't think it makes sense, B-Wall? What? All right. We'll call that there, guys. 3-2. 3-2 dub for the Klitschkos. Vladimir and Vitali. I mean, the two of them did own the heavyweight title for like a billion years. No, B-Wall. We'll do Collins again, too. We'll do Collins. I just need some more... We'll do we can do Collins. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is like no commercial breaks. It's been like 2 hours, guys. Thanks for sticking around. No bio breaks either. I mean, I guess I took like, what, a 20, 30-second bio break? We got the Sedines, Heinrich and Daniel versus the Lighters. Yeah, B-Wall trying to get sponsors, bro. One day, you know it. First time, long time. And guys, if anybody, we can start we'll start building segments into the show. Guys, I mean, you guys see me, I'm doing it live. We do it live. The receipts are live. The mistakes are live. All that stuff. Elena loves the scripted part. That's what we need. How is it that I take no bio breaks, B-Wall? Like none? You guys have been here. Oh, no, B-Wall, we need you to love the scripted part too. Everybody's got to love the scripted part. It's a part of it, dude. I promise I don't, guys. No towel, no diapers, just a funnel, Gatorade bottle, piece of irrigation pipe. That's it. All right, we'll call this round, guys. The Sedin twins are going to move on over the Lighters. Five votes, 3-2. I think rightfully so. We'll get on our next vote here, guys. Barber family, Rondé and Tiki versus McEnroe. I mean, honestly, I don't know. McEnroe, Patrick, and John. I mean, I don't know how good of a player Patrick was. I mean, John is obviously one of the best of all time. They're also, I guess, they're legendary commentators, so we can put them as a sports family. It makes sense. Makes sense. All right. Sedines. We were at Valley Forge, true. No paper tigers. Which team is more of a paper tiger, guys? The Broncos or the Patriots? Like the Alexander family? The Gilgeous-Alexander? What, Frank? What are you talking about? Is he like related to who? Sedin. Well, wait. Let me see. Sedin's moved on 3-2. Bronco? Uh-oh. Dan Flynn. I asked who's more of a paper tiger. I am Interesting. We got some disagreement in the chat. I'm of the opinion that, and we'll end this poll, guys. McEnroe's beat the Barbers. Next round, guys, we got the baseball legendary families. Roberto, Sandy, Alomar versus Vlad and Vladdy Guerrero Jr. McEnroe's win 3-1 over Ronde and Tiki. SGA's cousin, who does he play for? Who does SGA's cousin play for? Pacers? Was he on the Pacers? I forget. Was he on the Pacers last year? This is a tough one, guys. I might have to cast a tie-breaking vote here. Might have to cast a tie-breaking vote here, which is fine. All right, I'm gonna say it's 2-2. I'm gonna move my boy Vlad. I'm gonna move the Guerreros on. That's my tie-breaking vote. All right, guys, we got this Elite Eight of our forgotten final families bracket. Petties. First matchup of the Elite Eight. Second bracket of the night. The Petty family versus the Ali family. What is the better sports family? That's the question we're asking tonight. The Williams sisters won our first bracket in convincing fashion, honestly. This is the list of snubs. We snubbed all these guys first time through. Not trying to snub them again. Welcome back. Welcome, Dan. What's good, man? Thanks for being here tonight, guys. Definitely one of our most fun, most watched streams ever. You guys are the best. Appreciate everybody hanging around. Broncos are the paper tiger. Bo picks. Running game is beat up for the drive. Oof, the drive. Who were the best players on that Cleveland Browns team? What year was that? 1987? 87? Maybe? Allman Brothers? That's a different list. All right, Ali beat. Is that just on the strength of Muhammad? Who knows? Ali's onto the Final Four. That's a different list. Like best musical brothers, best musical family. McCaffrey versus Long. This is a good one, guys. This is a good matchup. Both of these families should have been in the. Like, yeah, maybe, not. I guess all of these families probably deserve. Everybody on this list deserved to be in the main bracket. Bernie Kosar. Damn, well, we'll stay positive here, JK. We'll stay positive here. All right, Longs with 3 early votes. All right, guys. Some vote for the McCaffreys. Vote for the McCaffreys came in. Yeah, I don't. Kevin Mack, I don't know. I don't know Kevin Mack or Eric Metcalf. That's on me. Bernie Kosar, quarterback. Future Redskins Super Bowl champion Ernest Biner? I don't know. I don't know Dan Flynn. I don't know Ernest Biner. 3-1 win for the Longs over the McCaffreys. All right, so our final four right now is Long versus Ali. We got an international matchup right here. We got the Klitschko's. Oh, you're saying on that Browns team? On the Browns team that fell on the drive? All right, who's the better sports family? We got the Klitschko's and the Sedin twins. International edition. The fumble? What happened in the fumble? Eric Metcalf and Eric Metcalf Jr.? Chris Beathard? What does he play football, Dan Flynn? CJ, that's right. You guys got it. You guys got it. All right, it looks. We'll put the Klitschko's. We'll call it. Jeff also in personnel. JK, great one. How did we forget them? Klitschko's took it over the Sedin twins 2-1. All right, guys, final matchup of the Elite Eight. The Luck family. Forgot about the Luck family? I forgot about the Luck family, JK. That's a good one. What's the dad? Oliver Luck, right? Oliver Luck? Andrew Luck is now is it Oliver Luck? Something like that? Andrew Luck's now the GM of Stanford football or whatever they call it. In these NIL days, now the colleges have GMs as well. Andy Luck's now a GM. 5 votes, guys. Thanks for all the votes coming in. Let's go. We'll call that one. You know I want to see my boy Vlad Guerrero. 3-2 win over the McEnroes. All right, guys. Our final four. We got Ali versus Long. Klitschko versus Guerrero. This is our second bracket of the night. Our first bracket, the Williams sisters, Venus and Serena, took down the title as best sports family, coached by their father, King Richard Williams. This is the bracket we made out of all the snubs that we should have put in the first bracket. Could have done a 64 team bracket, guys, but hey, can't say we're not committed to seeing this through. We're going to call that one there, guys. 4-0. 4-0. Longs over the Alis. And then we got Klitschko versus Guerrero in the other. We could have, B-Wall. We could have. I thought we had a decent. I guess I didn't expect all of the there to be so many great snubs. You know, I thought we had a pretty good list, and we did, but turned out we had a lot more to cover. It's just all fine. Honestly, like, this strength of this bracket is like top to bottom, arguably stronger than the other one. So maybe not, actually. Maybe not. It's lacking the Mannings, the Williams, etc. $64 teams. Also, this bracket HQ, Brian, it only lets you do 32 team brackets. You got to pay for bracket HQ premium to do 64 brackets. I mean, like, I'm sorry, I'm just not trying to pay for bracket HQ premium at this point. Maybe one day, but yeah, it's like 32 is the max. So we have done a 64 team bracket. What was that one? What was that? The top 10, the top lifers, maybe a week ago. We did 32 brackets at once. All right, we'll call this one here, guys. We got the Guerreros over the Klitschkos 3-1. And that sets up our final matchup of the night, guys. We've been talking about sports families. Blood runs thick, thicker than water, for sure. Longs versus the Guerreros. This is the all consolation bracket. Chris Long, Howie Long. I mean, Howie Long, legend. JK sponsored premium. That's a JK guarantee. Well, I'll look into it, JK. Hey, I'm just saying that. You're right. You're right, man. We shouldn't. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together. Appreciate it, though. Appreciate the guarantee, too. Appreciate all the support, guys. It's been a lot of fun tonight. Thanks for being here, everybody. I hope everybody has a great night. Leave this one up for a minute or so. Give everybody the chance to vote. It's been a lot of fun tonight, guys. Maybe best bracket ever. Definitely in terms of one of our streams, one of our better streams ever. A lot of fun. A lot of good conversations. We'll be back on tomorrow, guys. 9:30 a.m. and then evening edition starts at 7. So am I forgetting one? It's Howie Long, Chris Long, and there was another Long, wasn't there? Am I forgetting one? If they win over Vlad and Vladdy, I mean, it's a big dub. There's got to be another one I'm forgetting then, right? Jake Long. Jake Long. He wasn't a defensive lineman though, was he? Yeah, he was an offensive tackle, that's right. And he was good, wasn't he? He was the first overall pick. He was the first overall pick in 2008? What? Was he that good of a player, though? I kind of forget, guys. First team All-Pro, second team All-Pro, 4-time Pro Bowler. Looks like he came into the league hot. Totally forgot about Jake Long. Wow. Wow. Typing classes, JK? I'll get better at it. Promise. Jake Long. What is StreamYard? Got broke down. Yeah. All right, guys. Looks like the Long family won it. I don't know. He was 2008, Dan. Is that before the Rich Rod era? I'm not even sure. Let's see if I'm on his Wikipedia page right now. He played for Lloyd Carr's Michigan Wolverines from 2003 to 2007. You got it, JK? Elena says. I'll look into StreamYard. That's a good idea, though. We will definitely look into that stuff. I mean, these are the days, guys. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. I hope everybody... Oh, there's... I hope everybody has a great night. That was a lot of fun. Longs won 3-2. Mod's always here. Let's go, Elena. Let's go. All right, guys. I hope everybody has a great night. We'll be back on here tomorrow. Figure out what we'll do something fun similar to what we did tonight. Elena, this is our second bracket. Yeah, this is our second bracket. Longs for well, that's a good JK, you're right. That we can't leave here without. This is the last the Williams sisters versus the Long family. They're a bracket of 2 brackets champions. Yeah, they won the snub. It was a shorter bracket, Elena. It was only half the size. It was 16 teams. So it was a little shorter. That's why it didn't take as long. Oh, man. Long's getting some votes here. I mean, deservedly so. Elena says, no way. No way. I can't vote in these, by the way, guys. I can only cast the tie-breaking votes. I agree. I mean, it's not, yeah. That's cool. That's why we're going to call the stream here for the night. Don't worry. The Williams sisters won. At least they won, Elena. Imagine if they didn't win. You know? Imagine if they didn't win. At least they won. Maybe we'll run that question again tomorrow when we have more voters. Some great brackets tonight. A lot of great conversation. Somebody's here. Get your votes in. Just in the revote, it wouldn't be cool. Fly Guys with a 4-1 spanking. Jake Long, no relation to Howie and Chris or Kyle Long. It was Kyle Long, guys. It wasn't Jake Long. Yeah, you right. Dan Flynn coming in with the fact checking. Let's go. It was Kyle Long. They appreciate it, Dan Flynn, keeping us 100. It was Kyle Long. 7 seasons for the Bears. Jake Matthews. I don't know who Luke Matthews. Oh, Jake Matthews. Yeah, who was Luke? I kept saying Luke Matthews. Luke Matthews had to be a player though. Did he not? So there were the Matthews families, Bruce. No, Luke Matthews is in, but I guess he wasn't as good. It was Jake Matthews. They do have a son named Luke though. Casey Matthews. Casey Matthews. That's all right, guys. You guys know I'm not gonna get we're not gonna get everything right. Not gonna get everything right. All right, guys. Thanks for being here tonight. Hope everybody has a good night tonight. JK voted Long family. Love it. Stand by your votes, guys. Love how we stand by. It's not a revote, Elena. It's not a don't worry. It's all good. Thanks, B-Wall. Thanks for being here, man. Everybody, thanks for being here. Making tonight a lot of fun. You guys make it fun. So thanks for being here. Hope everybody has a great night. I'll be back on tomorrow. Peace out, everyone. We'll get our goodbyes in. We'll say goodbye, but it's not goodbye. It's just see you later. I'll be back on tomorrow. You guys know that. Appreciate it, JK. Thanks for being here, man. 9:30, dude. You know it. You know it. You know me and punctuality. You know me and punctuality. We go together like we're family. Just as Dan Flynn says, if you're not 5 minutes early, you're late. So, hey, I'm late every day then, guys. But at least we have these awesome times, guys. So I really do appreciate it. So we're calling it for the night. Everybody have a great night. We'll be back on tomorrow. Love. I will be close. We'll be close.